Yeah, no, still just going down. Karen's better than Len. It's just straight up facts. I know it's the same character, but no, just way, way much just better. Holy shit, like every time. Like, I at least say this about this show. I love the fact that Gale Online, like Alternate, is actually giving us some action. It is enhancing the SAO world, which I wish SAO would have actually done, where we get to see kind of explore different MMOs. It's not just Gale. We see, even if it was like mainly like a comedy of it, we get to see like what kind of different things that people created when the seed came out, what like how other people react like to it, and it's like what happened to like these other characters that were in the out, like that didn't know about anything that was going on with like SEO, or like seeing it from Karen's perspective, whereas like I actually wasn't into like MMOs, and I have a huge complex with like me as a person, and it's like maybe now after like all the heat has died down with kind of like with the SEO incident, although it's still brought up in the news, it's like maybe I can change something about me. So definitely this episode helped a lot, and it was like more turning back the time on this is how Len became to be, and this is how she got introduced to the world. So what we get to see is that with Karen, is she is incredibly tall, which just as a tall man as well, yes, I understand. I have also hit my face on like lamps and also as well signs that you shouldn't be able to. But she has a like severe complex ever since like I believe she's like 19. She's about or 20 odds or so. Like she seems like she's in college, and it's like she seemingly regrets kind of like being. She wants to be like a high school kid again. She hates being tall. She wants to be small and cute, and she cannot stand her own body for the most part. And there is like where she gets to see on the news where they talk about like SAO, and they talk about all the other kind of the like VR games that came out since then. And it's like you can be a different person, and she talks to like an old friend of hers where it's like, I want to get into this stuff, but is it safe or not to go into? And I'm liking that she was like, I didn't just pick up a copy. I wanted to at least go by someone I trust to actually get this down. Like it's like, I'm not gonna go in straight away. Let's just have a look, see how it is. And it's like she goes through, gets it. She actually gets Alfhelm Online, and she was like, "No, I absolutely hate this because of my character." And I think it was like she went through like 37 games, because like luckily with the whole thing is like you can go through 37 other games. I was because like, did she literally like buy like 37 like VR games and just go through them? It's like, no, you have a system where you can change it and go into a different game. However, though, all of your items, everything that's involving with that isn't going to transfer over, so it is a fresh wipe. So luckily it doesn't really affect her too much, because it's like, no, I generally want to, like, I want to find it until I get this perfect body. And what you know, she gets to Gale, and look at what happened. She gets her small little avatar, which I fucking do not like. I really don't. Like, I hate like the whole bunny ears and everything, and I know I went on it. It's a personal design choice, and I get the whole pink and everything with her. She wants to be cute. That is part of the character. I'm just saying, as someone who is watching this as a visual medium, that moe characters have been forever poison to me with all those animes about it. So it's like, no matter what. And then when you see badass chicks like fucking like Pitoi, like in this episode, or Pito as like she was called, she's way much fucking cooler. She's way better, and of course she's the badass chick in the series, like, of course. So we get to see her going through like her little training, like a little montage of learning how to shoot, which I love. The whole little thing is like, you just get this big dominatrix woman that's like screaming at her and pointing guns to her head. And it's like you will trust me as yes ma'am, and like it's like the Japanese voice acted like yes ma'am, like it's like that was fucking hilarious to me. Like every time she said that, I was like that's pretty fucking like actually like funny to see. And it's like her like kind of shitting herself, and it's like we get to learn out different loadouts in the game. Like it's like, no, you have your energy weapons and you have your live ammo weapons. It's like these energy weapons are a lot more easier, they're quicker to reload, they're pretty much a lot more faster weapons. However, though, since people have shields, then it's not like you're gonna have to pierce through them. It's like there's a lot more. They're pretty much less damage dealing if you think it in that way, where it's like you gotta go through the armor first before you can actually pierce it, and we do get to see Len using this later on, where it's like, I'm going to attack these people, and you can see they've got like a halo, like overshield on them, where it's like, oh, we actually had to fire a couple of times. However, with live bullets, they're heavier, but they go through the shield no matter what, and it seems like pretty much a better, like, honestly, like, when I thought about it, I was like, live bullets just seem better if you're, like, going down for that sort of kit, and it seems like, if you're being a heavy character, oh god, live bullets all the fucking way, like, from, like, easily, but it's like, you know, there are, like, advantages to it, and Len clearly goes with the live bullets, like, option later on. We do see her using an energy weapon, because it's like, the energy weapons are better for, like, monsters, which that's two sides of it, where it's like, but the live ones are better for PvP. So it's like, do you want to go against mobs, or do you really want to go? So you have two selections for the most part. And we see her kind of grow, and she actually gets herself a little bit of a reputation, because she also does some player killing as well, because she's like, no, I'm super good, and she like, I need to take them down, and I'm taking full on what the instructor said, where it's like, if someone comes in front of you, you know, shoot first and all that, because like, they will only answer with bullets instead, like, and you get to see her go fucking it, like, you see her like getting this reputation of like becoming like the pink devil, and like, this is how she met our other main character, which is Pito, and who is this just sleek, like, all just dressed in like black, like this badass bitch with a huge tattoo, and she is just pretty much like, you know what, you seem pretty cool and all that, even though she had the the jump on her, where it's like, I could have like killed you, and it's like, they ended up becoming friends in a weird way, and it's like, she was like talking about all this weird stuff, where it's like, no, like, this woman is like my favorite eye, and I get like, you know, it's like she kind of like went a little bit her about that, where it's like, I don't really listen to music, so whether or not like that will be a thing later on down the line, like, or how she was kind of addressing is like, man, you really don't want to see how I am in like real life. So either that's gonna be like a serious thing, or she's either, of the two options, she's either A, she's like super famous, or B, she's just like some poor kid, like she's like Shinon from like season 2, like, it's either one. I'm gonna just put bets right now, like she's probably famous or some shit like that, where it's like, hey, you don't want to see that, and of course people were hitting on me, so that's why I put this giant tattoo on my face, because it's like, I want, you know, people, makes me look less attractive, and I'm like, no, that just makes you more badass, to be fair, but sure, I guess that turns off the people off her, and they ended up like kind of like doing like duos together, and like they made a vow where it's like, we'll meet up in the real if you can defeat me, and it's like, because she's an actual like really good player, and but to show how cocky she is, she uses different weapons every time. Like, she uses shotguns, she uses rifles, snipers, LMGs, pistols, you name it. You see her in the opening, like she's got like an LMG and like it looks like she's got a fucking, just a plain old fucking rifle, like, in her other hand. It's like, yeah, no, that's her specialty, where she's just good with everything, pretty much. She's, if anything, she's the Kirito of the series. She's just good. Like, that's how it is. And it's like, I kind of appreciate that Len is just being portrayed as fast, but not really powerful, because you clearly see that people can get the jump on her, and that she has her weaknesses, while Kirito looks like this, you know, indomitable, unkillable machine. So she has to rely on other people. But, I mean, yeah, like, we see the episode end with, like, the whole squad jam, I believe it was called, which is the PUBG mode, which is like, here you go, Battle Royale, go and deal with this. So that's clearly going to be the big focus of the series as we were introduced to it, but it gives a lot more context to Len as a character, why she chose to look like that, and it's like, yeah, no, still, yeah, Karen's better. Just straight out, and I hope people agree with me, because I actually think Karen as a character, that's fucking adorable. For the most part, it's like, and I can relate to that. I'm like fucking nearly 6'4" at this point, so it's like, it's a little nutty with that. And but yeah, no, I hate the fact that she's like, she thinks of herself as like some freak, or just hates her body for that. But hopefully she like gets over that. Like, obviously that's gonna be a big thing of her like kind of accepting her real self, and obviously that's the main reason you go to VR, like with a VR game or any kind of MMO, is escapism with anything, where it be, you know, VR, D&D, whatever the fuck, you want to be someone else, and obviously so that you can't be, and that's what it is. But, you know, you should at least, with a weird personal end to this episode, you know, you should accept yourself and all that. You know, you should, you know, at least love yourself before you kind of love others, I think. That's like a bit where they take out of it, where it's like, knows your flaws and improve on them, I would say. Like, you know, and accept like everything that you are for the most part. So overall, I like the episode. Nothing really too much to scream home over. There wasn't anything like, whoa, super badass or anything, apart from, I guess, Pito being introduced, which I was like, that's a cool character. I actually like most of the design. I mean, the tattoo's a little weird, but it's like, sure, why not? Like, the fact that she just does that because, like, I don't want people hitting on me. I'm like, sure, you look more badass in a way, but I guess. So overall, yeah, no, I was expecting to fully hate this SAO alternate, but no, I've been liking it so far, and I hope it just continues to be a series that is just, it's enjoyable. Like, it's just there just for entertainment, and seeing through, we still need to be introduced to, like, the sniper dude, there's that blonde lolly, which, yay, I guess, like, and a few other characters, so hopefully we might get some little teasers, a little nibits and all that from the rest of what we've seen in Gale. But that's all from me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.